Good morning, guys. Welcome to my live training on performance testing with LoadRunner, JMeter, BlazeMeter. So right now we are imparting training on LoadRunner, JMeter, BlazeMeter, and very soon we are starting dynatrace training and also automation testing as well. Right. So welcome back, and those who are watching this session on YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel. Clear, guys. I'll be recording this demo session and I'll be uploading to my YouTube channel as a private public video. So first of all, thanks for joining with such a short notice. Let me rename this. So this would be the batch tracker for this batch. Right? For every batch, we have a batch tracker. For example, let me show you the previous batch tracker. This is July 2023 batch. So we started JMeter in that batch. So that's why, you see JMeter first and then BlazeMeter and LoadRunner. Clear, guys? So in the same way, so, like I'll be starting both LoadRunner and JMeter, guys. So these are common demo sessions for both LoadRunner and JMeter. The first 10 demo sessions would be on performance testing fundamentals. And once we complete the performance testing fundamentals, based on the strength, we will be splitting into two batches, one for JMeter, the other one for LoadRunner. Okay, so that is the plan as of now, guys. So this is Pawan from MGM IT training, and please save my WhatsApp number, guys. The reason why I asked this is you will not get Zoom meeting IDs, or you will not get notifications if you don't save my WhatsApp number. We are using a CRM application to follow up with the inquiries. And if you don't save my WhatsApp number, so you will not get those notifications. Okay. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on all notifications. If you haven't subscribed, if you already subscribed, yes, please ensure that you turn on all notifications. Otherwise, please subscribe and turn on all notifications. So let me quickly show you how to reach my YouTube channel. So once you are on YouTube, search for performance testing real-time training, or to some people who are with whom I already had a chat, I already shared the links to you on WhatsApp, right? So if you save my WhatsApp number, then only you can see those links, guys. So for those who are new to my YouTube channel or those who are new to my training, so please search for performance testing live training with my name, sorry. Right? And this is my YouTube channel, guys. Performance testing live training, Pawan MGM IT training. So there are some people who are, following the same, my channel name, right? So that's why I want to explain you beforehand. Clear, guys? So subscribe and turn on all notifications, please. And my channel is having currently 4,600 subscribers, as you can see here, approximately. Clear, guys? And please subscribe and turn on all notifications. Otherwise, you will not get updates on the new batches and free demo sessions. The reason why I'm asking this is we are giving some free trainings as well, absolutely free trainings. I started one free training on MongoDB. Okay, let me show you few of them. So I started one, recently I uploaded one session on JMeter scripting on real-time application. This is JMeter scripting on some real-time application called Asmara, right? So this is a public video. So if you don't turn on all notifications, you will be missing those. Clear, guys? Now, not only this, I am giving some free training on aptitude testing, MongoDB performance testing, right? So this is a free one. So here you can see I did 3 sessions on this MongoDB performance testing using JMeter. This is the first session 1 of 5, and this is second session, third session. So 2 more sessions are pending. So all these 5 videos will be free of cost. There will be no fees for that. So we are conducting I'm giving a lot of free trainings also, guys, apart from the paid trainings that you join now. And BlazeMeter also I'd be giving free training on this. Clear, guys? So you will, whenever I upload some public video, so unless until you turn on all notifications, you will not get those. Okay. Now coming back to the demo. So these are the discussion points or agenda items for today's demo. I will be giving a brief introduction about myself and unique features of my training and training plan and course duration, and who all are the ideal participants for whom this training is suitable, or for whom this performance testing career would be suitable, right? And career prospects and compensation for PT means what are the career prospects and how much package can you expect for freshers as well as experienced guys, and what are the digital platforms we are using for the training, and course contents for beginners and advanced level participants, scripting scenarios to cover in the training, what are the scripting scenarios that we are covering in the training, and what is performance testing, what are the different types of performance testing. Maybe I will be covering it in the second demo session. So to start with, let me give you a brief introduction about myself. And we are a team of 4 trainers now, right? We are a team of 4 trainers. So, and very soon we are starting automation training also. Okay. And we have 2 trainers for performance testing, and we are adding 1 more trainer also for evening batch. Clear, guys? Right? So myself, Pawan, I'm an MCA graduate and I'm having 16 years of IT experience and 14 years of experience in exclusively in performance testing and engineering. So these are the different companies that I worked for. I started my career with AppLabs Technologies, and AppLabs Technologies, if you heard it, it is the world's first largest independent software testing company, right? It is an exclusive of, like it was started for only software testing and it evolved into world first largest independent software testing company. It was established by our, one of our Sesredi sir. Let me quickly show you from Nellore area. Clear, guys? And it was acquired by, later on, it was acquired by CSC. That's why you are seeing this as temporarily closed. What it is? But it's not actually closed. Like it was acquired by CSC and then CSC was acquired by DXC. But here is the founder of that, Applabs Technologies, guys. Sesredi sir, Honorable Sesredi sir is the founder of Applabs Technologies, and proud that, like he's from our Andhra and from our Telugu community, right? And it evolved into one of the world's first largest independent software testing company. I started my career with AppLabs Technologies as a Java developer initially, and then I moved to performance testing, right? And I did also work on manual testing as well as a manual tester as well, but I felt like it was so boring and monotonous after working 1 year into as a manual test engineer. So I moved into performance testing. I did not like manual testing after working for 1 year, approximately 1 year. And I got a chance to work on multiple tools over there, like WebLoad, Silk Performer. These are the major tools that I worked in Applabs Technologies and LoadRunner, right? And I worked on, these domains, different domains like retail, healthcare, banking, and finance domains. And after working for 6+ years in Applabs Technologies, I shifted to Tech Mahindra. Tech Mahindra, there I got a chance to work on multiple protocols apart from the regular web and web services protocols. Generally, anyone who worked on performance testing as a performance test engineer will be mostly having a chance to work on web and web services protocol and now API testing. Okay. However, I got chance to work on multiple LoadRunner protocols like as True Client, Java vUser, Citrix protocol, ComDecom protocol, Oracle NCA, Oracle 2-tier, Oracle Web Apps 11. These are the different protocols that I worked on LoadRunner with LoadRunner. So I'm fortunate to get a chance to work on multiple protocols. So till now, I worked on 10 protocols with LoadRunner, okay, which is a very big number. Out of 30 protocols, I got chance to work on 10 LoadRunner protocols. After leaving Tech Mahindra, this is my product-based company. This is the first product-based company that I worked for. There I got exposure to banking domain and expertise in JMeter, Jenkins, Splunk, Introscope, Dynatrace, WebLogic Console, OEM, Oracle Enterprise Manager. OEM stands for Oracle Enterprise Manager, and AppWatch, which is a middleware tool, and then capacity planning test. Apart from the regular load and soak test, I got chance to work on capacity planning tests as well. And I'm a certified associate in JMeter, Splunk, and Dynatrace. I did my certification in JMeter, Splunk, and Dynatrace. Clear, guys? Now, after leaving Bank of America is a product-based company. I hope everyone knows, what is a service-based company and what is a product-based company, right? To define it simply, like service-based company means they do development and testing for some other companies. They provide services, development services and testing services for some other companies. Whereas product-based company means they develop their own products and they test their own products. Clear, guys? And Bank of America is into wholesale banking business, and there is an organization called BA Continuum who develop and see, this is the sister concern company of Bank of America who does the development and testing for Bank of America. Clear, guys? BA Continuum India Private Limited. This is the organization name. So there I worked for 2.5 years approximately, right? And I got cleared this certification in Splunk Dynatrace at that time. JMeter, I did my JMeter certification later on when I was working for my next company, which is InnoMinds. So InnoMinds is again a service-based company, and it is one of the dream 10 companies to work for. And it got National Best Employer Award starting from 2018 to multiple years, couple of years. Okay, not just 2018, like it got that, National Best Employer Award for multiple years. Okay, I don't remember the, word for not so important, guys. Let's ignore that. Now, the next company that I worked for SAP was SAP Labs. SAP Labs, you might have heard it, right? So many people pronounce it as SAP Labs, right? It should be pronounced as SAP Labs. So there I got chance to work for, as a principal performance engineer, right? And later on, I worked for another product-based company called State Street. That's another product-based company called State Street. So later on, I worked for Qualizil as a performance test architect. All right. So this is all about this 16 plus years of performance testing and engineering journey. Okay. So trainer 2, I'll skip introduction. We don't have the trainer at the moment. I'll skip that. So, I'll introduce him in one of the next demo sessions. All right. And these are the unique features of my training. So whether the trainer is myself or any other trainer, we will follow the same training methodology. Okay. So now coming back to the unique features of my training, let me quickly cover each one by one. So I'll be giving training on enterprise Java applications, not just web tools and JPEG store, right? We are providing training on enterprise Java applications, not just web tools and JPEG store, like other institutes. Clear, guys? And daily we'll have 5 to 10 minutes for the first 5 to 10 minutes will be dedicated for daily assessment. The next 50 to 60 minutes are, depending on the, duration. So we'll split the next 40 to 50 minutes for theory or scripting sessions. And the last 10 minutes will be dedicated for doubt clarification or Q&A session. And I made scripting simplified and easy to understand even for non-computers background guys, right? So even, we have many successful stories, okay, which I'll show you in a moment. We have students from hotel management, degree hotel management background, B pharmacy background, D pharmacy background, and who successfully got placement after the training, right? So the reason is we made scripting simplified and easy to understand for anyone. And most of the scripts of different companies interviews covered in the scripting will be covered as part of the training. And scripting hands-on mandatory for every participant. Every participant should work on the scripts and share to me for review. Let me quickly show you what is the result of that. Okay. Suppose if you see the last batch, right? This is the current running batch, not last batch. This is my current JMeter batch. So if you see here, most of them shared the script and we reviewed the scripts and provided the review comments. Okay. Let me quickly show you. For now, we are using Gmail only for sharing the script. From next week onwards, like we know, we are going to provide GitHub link for uploading the scripts. And now if you see here, every student should work on the script and share it to me for review. Clear, guys? These are the scripts, shared to me for review. And there is a pending for few scripts. And you can see some scripts are already reviewed and I have provided review comments in the batch tracker sheet itself. Like this, right? You can see here, script working fine, but missed to add cookie manager, cache manager elements. This is JMeter batch case, right? So we provide the review comments, detailed review comments and rating as well, based on the, how, whether the script is working fine or not, and whether scripting standards or naming conventions are followed or not. We provide rating based on that. Clear, guys? And this is one unique feature which, no one is doing in the market. Clear, guys? And now, so scripting hands-on is mandatory for every participant and they have to submit the script for review. Okay. And then certification. Someone asked in the beginning of before I start the demo, someone asked about certification, right? Yes. So we encourage doing certification. So JMeter has some free certification, and ISTQB certification is not free. There is a, we have to pay at least like 7,000 to 8,000 fees for that if you want to do ISTQB certification, right? And this is optional. I leave it to you only. It's up to you whether, it's up to you and your affordability, whether you are, ready for paying for 7,000 to 8,000 for certification or not. But JMeter certification is mandatory. Free certification is mandatory for everyone. Okay. Everyone should attempt that certification, JMeter certification, because it is a free certification and it has some value. You need to attend that, you need to attempt that certification. And what all protocols we cover in the training is, I cover web protocol, web services, and API testing, right? I cover web protocol, web services, and REST API testing. We focus more on REST API testing in both the tools, LoadRunner and JMeter. And hands-on training on scripting with real-time applications, and 15 plus scripts given in scripting tests of various companies interview, right? So if you observe if you are following my YouTube channel, recently I uploaded, one session on performance testing JMeter scripting with some real-time application called Asmara, right? If you did not watch it, please go through that, guys. That will give you a clear idea how the real-time application scripting will be. I will be sharing that link in this, I will be sharing the link to this video in the description part of my today's demo session, guys. So we have, many people have shared their feedback. So thanks for that, guys. Those who shared feedback, thank you very much. All right. And, I covered one JMeter scripting on real-time application. Clear, guys? So we'll be covering, apart from that, let me show you what all applications that we'll be covering in the training. So there are, 5+ applications which we'll be covering in the training. And we'll cover at least 15 scripts in the training. And these are the different applications, guys. These are the different applications. And these are real-time applications that I covered for current batch. And this application varies from batch to batch. With LoadRunner, I will cover one application, and JMeter, I will be covering some different application. We will try to cover different application with each tool. So if you join both LoadRunner and JMeter, you will be, getting those 2 different applications. Clear, guys? And 5 sample applications and 2 real-time applications. 2 real-time applications in the sense, one tool, one application for LoadRunner, one application for JMeter. One real-time application for JMeter. And a sprint-based model applied to the training, right? I'll explain this later. We are applying sprint-based model to help students understand what is a sprint, how does it work, right? And what is sprint closure meeting, what is retrospective sprint retrospective meeting, and all this. To understand those concepts, we are applying sprint-based model to the training. And we encourage each and every participant to speak out by asking some questions, right? And, I gave some presentations as well in few batches to make them speak out, or, to enhance their soft skills, and leverage digital platforms for the training. Yes, we are leveraging multiple digital platforms for running these trainings. One digital platform that we are using is Google Classroom, where I will be giving daily scripting assignments. Let me quickly show you that. So these are, we create one Google Classroom for each batch. This is for my current July 2023 batch, wherein you can see, all the students added to this, right? And we'll be giving scripting assignments over here like this. Clear, guys? We'll be sharing the scripting assignments through a Google Classroom, and we'll be having weekly assessment as well. I'll show you some screenshots. Okay. The first 2 weeks we'll be having assignments, online test, right? And I want to show you some screenshots of that. So it's mandatory for every student to attempt those online test cases. Now these are the screenshots of the weekly assessment results. All right. So let me go to slideshow mode. Okay. Once you complete the test, we will get an email and you will see the result, of course. You will see, how many questions you answered correctly and how many went wrong. And you will see the overall score. And we will also receive an email like this with your test results. Okay. So not only, so, you can observe here, I am not showing just those who scored very good score, but, those who scored average as well, right? Of course, they improved over the next, over the course duration, they improved it. Initially, they got only 40%, right? All others got 80, 87%, as you can see over here, 90%, 93, etc., etc. Okay. And these are the success stories of my previous batch students in the last 6 months or 1 year only. I kept the success stories in the last, 6 months to 1 year only. So there was a guy called Savan Kumar Reddy from Nellore area, guys. Anyone from Nellore? Okay. So this is one success story. He was a 2012 passed out, guys. BTech 2012 passed out. And he was success. He completed the training and got placement in TCS. By this time, he should have completed 1 year also. This is another story, success story, Likhil, and he got multiple offers. These are the different offers that he got. This is from InnoMinds and this is from CTS. And this particular guy got 3 offers, I think, 3 to 4 offers, and he joined Capgemini. Okay. And then you have one more success story, Narendra, and this guy also got 2 offers. Okay. And he's working in Bangalore right now in one of our, like we do provide some referral openings as well. So he joined one of our, one of the QA organization that we have tie up with in Bangalore. So this is one more success story. And, I had captured some screenshots, those who offered, who got multiple offers. Here you can see I got offer from TCS as a performance tester. And then, few more. 1 second, let me go to the next slide. This is another guy called Suraj. So he too got selected for 2 companies, Global Logic and one more company. He joined the other company, right? And this this is the feedback or reviews shared by few of my students on my Google page. So I do have a Google page, guys. Can everyone please go, those who joined from a system or a mobile smartphone. So please search for performance testing real-time training. And I do have a Google page, guys. Let me quickly show that. So this is my Google page, performance testing real-time training, which is having 77 reviews at the moment. Right? This is my Google page, guys. Okay. And this is our classroom in Madhapur. Okay. And this is in KPHB. This is my classroom in KPHB. So we have, I'm planning to start the next classroom in KPHB, guys. And coming back to this, this is the review or, feedback shared by few of my students. Nandika, this is the feedback shared by Nandika from, she worked for, yes, she is from TCS. And after working for TCS as a manual test engineer, she joined performance training with me and switched to performance testing. Right now, she is working in a service-based company. And then you have Harish Kumar, Sureka, and you can see the review shared by, feedback shared by few of my previous batch students. And we are, we are having our presence on Facebook and YouTube and, Insta as well. This is my YouTube channel. This is my Facebook page, guys. Performance testing, real-time engineering, real-time training. And I am running a couple of Facebook pages. For one for performance testing training, one for JMeter, and one for LoadRunner and Dynatrace, etc. And this is my YouTube channel. And good thing is those who those who attended the training and those who most of them, I don't say that all of them, but most of them were able to crack interviews on their own, and they got best team member award in the first 6 months itself, right? So one of my student called Khalil, like from Anantapur, guys. This guy is from Khalil from Anantapur area. So he got you know this is one guy in the last 1 year who got selected for 5 different companies and got 4 offer letters in hand. He joined my training in February, and he got first offer from CTS, and then he got selected for 4 other companies. And if someone meet personally, I can show you his offer letter as well, or he can show his offer letter as well. Okay, but we cannot share it online because that is a confidential information. We cannot share it online. And this is one more recognition that my student got on completion of 1 year. I'll take a pause here. Can you please go through the appreciation that he got from after completing 1 year? Please read the appreciation that he got from his manager, reporting manager. Though you are the youngest member of the team, we observe a lot of maturity and hardworking attitude, not to shy away from facing new challenges with ability to adapt quickly is commendable. I'm sure you'll have successful career with us in years to come, right? So, this is the kind of appreciation or feedback that our student got, right? And what kind of feedback or appreciation you will get, like if those who are going through a backdoor or a proxy. Okay. So please understand the difference. And we strictly don't encourage proxy and backdoor. And this is the kind of appreciation or this is the kind of bonus that you get. This is one more student called Naga Bhargav, right? Bhargav, his name was Bhargav, and he got a performance bonus of 50,000 in the first 6 months itself. His name is Bhargav. Here, guys, he got a performance bonus of 50,000. Now, he completed 1 year and moved into some other company. That's why I was able to disclose the company name here, guys. Company name and that guys. And this is from CTS. One of my student got best team member award from CTS in Cognizant in the first 6 months itself. This was possible in the first 6 months itself, right? And we do provide a lot of referral openings. Suppose if someone cannot crack interviews on your own in MNCs, right? And if you don't want to go through backdoor or proxy, so we do provide a lot of referral openings, and these are a couple of referral openings that we provide. This is for freshers. Yes, we do have openings for freshers as well, right? And this is for freshers. So these are the referral openings that we provided for freshers, and these are for experienced guys. And again, this is also for freshers. This is from a company called Frugal Testing. There is a sort of testing organization called Frugal Testing, and this is one of the referral openings that we provided for our students. Here you can clearly see here a new revised offer has been launched by Frugal Testing for hiring testing engineers from your institute. Clear, guys? So these are the referral openings that we provide for our students only. And this is one more referral opening for experienced guys. Okay. I intentionally gave a wrong company name here. I don't want to disclose the company name, but you can see here, someone asking that, do you have any, see, the company name is wrong, guys. Okay. It's not correct one. I changed it slightly. So, like you can see here, is there any fake experience guy who can clear interview on JMeter? If he or she can clear it, we can hire as a full-time employee. So in case you cannot crack interviews on your own, right? You need not go for those, those proxy and backdoor guys. And please remember, most of you might have heard this or know this. Last year, cybercrime police conducted raids on in Amirpet and KPHB institutes, and they arrested around 500 people who are doing proxy and backdoors. Okay, please do remember that, and please be mindful of that. And also those who are getting placement through proxy or backdoor, they are losing job within 1 to 2 months. They cannot sustain, obviously, if they don't have required knowledge, or they did not take proper training and did not practice, right? Some may lose job in 3 months, or some may lose job in 6 months, but definitely they will lose. Most of them will not be able to survive. I'm not saying all, but most of them. I'm saying most of them can't survive. Clear, guys? Because they join through, like proxy or backdoor. Clear, guys? And but however, we have 400 successful stories, 400 plus successful stories for the past 5 years. And here are few success stories which are in the last 1 year only. I kept only for the last, success stories which we achieved in the last 6 months to 1 year. Only few of them are included here, right? Not everyone will disclose, that they got placement or they got job to me, first of all. And not everyone share their offer letter, or not everyone, acknowledge that. So these are few success stories who acknowledge to me. Clear, guys? I'll take a pause here. Any queries? No.
So,
Yes.
so the experienced one you have shown the offer, like the experienced people have also got the job. So, was it a career break or was it from different field, like non-IT field or something? Because I'm a person from who had an experience in non-IT.
Okay. So we have both the instances. We have people from non-IT coming to switching to IT, as well as those who are having career gap of 10 years also, 10 to 12 years
Okay.
also. It's a mix and match of both of those cases, both of those instances.
Okay, sir.
Any other queries? I request, those who joined for demo, please speak out this and put forward. If you have any queries, put forward. Feel free to put forward and get them clarified. So if you don't have any queries, I will be moving to the next one, next slide, right? So these are the unique features of our training, guys. And hold on. I have some students from my current batch also. So, like if you want feedback, like you can refer and you can Google search and you can check the feedback or reviews. Or else, if you, I can share some contacts as well for the current batch students, right? I can share you not one or two. I can share you at least 5 to 10 contacts. You can speak to them and you can get a real feedback of them. And if you meet me in person, I'll show you the, the chat history from the moment they join. Because, like you should have a confirmation that those are real students only, right? Isn't it? So someone commented recently that, feedback they only, like, we can get feedback. No, that is not the case with me, at least, right? You'll see some negative feedback also. So you can please go through all the feedback and reviews. Clear, guys? Anyways, now coming back to this agenda items, for whom this training is suitable, right? So we are done with this trainer introduction and unique feature. Now, for whom this training is suitable. So any BTech or MCA or MSc computers or BCA freshers, important thing is any full-time degree. Okay, let me highlight this. Okay, I don't need an MCA or BTech. I don't really need MCA or BTech to show a placement to you. Any degree is fine for me, because or any degree is fine for software testing career, basically, right? So nowadays most of the companies are, if you are having experience, right, most of the companies are accepting even a BA or BCom qualification. We have success stories of BCom students also. Clear, guys? So any degree is fine for me, because companies are accepting, most of the companies are accepting any degree, but it should be full 15 years of full-time education. I should be having one slide on that as well. I captured some screenshot of that as well, guys. Let me quickly try to show you that. Okay, I think I missed it. Let me quickly show you that. So 15 years of full-time education is mandatory. It should be a full-time education. Again, when you say 15 years of full-time education, it should be a full-time education, but not like correspondence. In this 15 years, there should not be any correspondence. If you see here, this is a mail from TCS for Pan India, performance testing requirement for Pan India, and they are looking for 2 to 6 years experience. And if you see the eligibility criteria, you can see here, minimum qualification is 15 years of full-time education, isn't it? Right? When TCS is accepting, many other companies accept that. Many other companies follow this, right? And I can show you multiple emails like which are asking for, any degree qualification is fine for performance testing. Particularly for software testing, any degree is fine, guys. Not only performance testing, particularly for software testing, manual testing or automation or Automations are most companies ask for, beta currency because it requires coding. But the good thing with the reason why they accept this any degree is performance testing doesn't require much coding skills, programming skills. And that is the reason why most of the companies, are okay with any degree. Clear, guys? And then 2017 to, this is ideal for 2017 to 2023 passed outs. Okay, let me update the slide, right? So this training is suitable for 2000, even 2015 to 2023 passed out with career gaps. And for those who are working as a manual test engineer, this is the best career option. Performance testing would be the best career option if you are working as a manual test engineer. And this morning I spoke to someone who is working, who was working as a manual test engineer for the past 10 to 12 years, right? And he wanted to switch his career because he told that he himself told that he's feeling so bored and monotonous job, right? And he is looking for other options. Okay, so if someone is working as a manual test engineer, so switch to automation or performance. Okay, I'm not asking to join my training, so you can join any training or you need not join any training also because you are already having some experience. If you are a good self learner, you can learn on your own, but guided learning will be quite different, right? So what I want to say is switch your career within 5 years. That would be the best option. Okay, if you are working as a manual test engineer, try to switch, before below 5 years of experience or at least 5 to 10 years experience. Okay, because after 10 years, it will be very difficult to switch your career. That's the reason. Clear, guys? So for someone who is working as a manual test engineer, this is one of the best career option because you will not have coding. That is a wonderful thing with performance testing career. And passionate BPO or non-IT employees who want to pursue career in IT, right? The reason being basic programming skills enough for performance testing. Basic programming skills. If we don't have basic programming skills, if we don't have any touch at all, we will cover that as part of the training because most of our trainings will be 60 to 80 hours. Okay, I'd like to repeat again. This is my current batch which is still running. Okay, and let me show you some previous batches who completed training, and you can understand what is the course duration and all, right? This is one of the completed batch for LoadRunner, and here you can see it went up to 86 hours approximately. And we cover from basics. If you observe here, we cover from computer fundamentals here. What is an operating system? From that kind of fundamental we start. What is operating system? How to check your CPU memory on your system? What is two-tier architecture? What is three-tier architecture? What are the request methods? What is request response cycle? What is SDLC? What is waterfall model? Right? Here you can see what is SDLC, what is waterfall model, and agile methodologies. We start from SQL basics. We start from these kind of basics, this level of basics, right? Because most of my students will be from non-computers background. More than 50% of my students will be from non-computers background. Okay, and what are the career prospects and compensation for PT, right? Let me show you. So I will not say anything. I don't want to say anything orally or without any proof. Let me show you some referral from openings in Naukri. Okay, once you create an alert, once you create a profile on Naukri, you will get some openings, right? Naukri alerts emails, right? So you see here, performance test engineer, LoadRunner, NeoLoad, JMeter. Any one of these is fine. Okay, and it is a Hyderabad-based company. Clear, guys? And tech specialist, performance and resilience manager, right? Performance test engineer, R labs, API testing, right? API performance testing, guys. And then, so these are, you can see both automation and performance testing openings as well. And you can see how many openings are there for performance test engineers. And this is, when did we see, please check the date of this email, guys. This is yesterday's email, isn't it? Now let me show you some previous openings. I'll search for Naukri alerts, okay? And this is for 3 years experience only, guys, for your information. I created one profile with 3 years experience, and you can see how many openings are there for, how many openings we are seeing daily. Okay. September 6th. Performance test engineer, Clean Harbors, the same company, of course. And QA Infotech, And API testing, one more. And Cognizant is hiring. There is a lot of requirement in Cognizant, right? And these are the openings that we are getting per day, guys. This is per day. Every day we get an email from Naukri alerts once we create a profile in Naukri, isn't it? And this is for 3 years experience. I'll show you that profile also. Okay. You may think that it is a higher experience. No, this is for 3 years experience profile. These are the openings that we are getting for 3 years experience. Quest Global, one opening in Quest Global. And if you see the job description, it will be mostly LoadRunner and JMeter. Let me show you the job description as well. Right? And now let's see the job description, guys, one by one. 3 to 5 years experience, Quest Global, performance testing engineer. Right? You see here. This is the reason why we cover SQL concepts as well. Right? And what are the tools they are asking? JMeter or LoadRunner scripting. JMeter or LoadRunner scripting, right? But most of the companies ask both LoadRunner and JMeter. Okay. And I'll tell you why. Based on experience that see, we have different requirements for freshers as well as experience. Again, when coming to experience, we have different requirement for different number of years of experience, right? So this is LoadRunner or JMeter scripting and execution hands-on. Next, one more opening for this is for senior performance test engineer for 4 to 9 years, Chennai opening. And if you see the JD, they are asking for Gatling and JMeter experience desired. Okay. And let me show you one more opening. Again, this is for 3 to 5 years, immediate joiners only, right? And Gurugram locals, of course.
బాగా ఉండమ్మా.
Right? And you see here 3+ years of experience in LoadRunner tool. And if you observe here, this is the reason why I recommend to learn both LoadRunner and JMeter. Then only you will be eligible for all the companies. You will be eligible for any performance testing organization or any performance testing job if you learn both LoadRunner and JMeter. Because some organizations ask exclusive for LoadRunner experience. Some organizations ask exclusive JMeter experience. Okay. So that is the reason I strongly recommend to learn both LoadRunner and JMeter so that you will be eligible for any company openings. Now moving back to the career prospects, right? And compensation. What is the package that you can expect for performance test engineers? So if you are, if anyone is a fresher and you want to pursue career in performance testing, right? So this is the package that you can expect. You can expect somewhere around 3 to 6 lakhs. The reason why this range is broad is if you are into some service-based company, they will offer you 3 to 4 lakhs. If it is a service-based company. But if you are fortunate enough to get into a product-based company, they will give you 4 to 6 lakhs. That's why the range is more. So freshers can expect from 3 to 6 lakhs for performance testing if you can crack an interview as a performance test engineer. And now coming to experienced guys, 1 to 2 years experience. For 1 to 2 years experience, one of my student got 8 lakhs package. Okay. So not everyone can get the 8 lakhs package. But if you are trying with 1 to 2 years experience, you can expect from 5 to 6 lakhs package, depending on the organization, whether it is a service based or a product based. But if someone someone is trying with 3 years experience, right? So the minimum package that my students got is 10 lakhs package, and it went up to 15 lakhs, right? You can expect 10 to 15 lakhs package for 3 years experience. For 4+ years experience, guys, these are the packages that my student already got. Okay, I'm not saying you can get, there is possibility. No, these are the packages that our students already got. And someone who tried with 4+ years experience, her name is Sweta. So she almost completed 3 years of her career by now, right? And she got a package of 16.5 lakhs in Bangalore. She was into manual testing before, and then she took training on performance testing. She switched to performance testing, and she got a package of 16.5 lakhs package for 4+ years experience. So these are the kind of packages that you can expect in both service-based and product-based companies. And what is a service-based company and what is a product-based company, guys? Most of you know that, guys. Yes. Can you give some examples of service-based companies? Guys, please speak out.
Capgemini.
TCS,
TCS,
Capgemini,
Tech Mahindra.
Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, right? So all these are service-based companies. They provide development and testing services to their clients, right? TCS, CTS, Capgemini, and there are a lot of n number of companies, Infi, isn't it? Infosys, etc., etc. And what are product-based companies?
Amazon.
What do you mean by a
Google,
product?
Microsoft.
Right. So Google, Microsoft, Facebook, right?
Amazon.
ServiceNow, you might have heard this, right? So, we should not miss to mention the ServiceNow and Salesforce. I'll tell you why. Okay. Salesforce and Bank of America. BA Continuum actually is the company name, which does the software and development and testing for Bank of America. BA Continuum. This is Bank of America sister concern company. Okay. JP Morgan, Wells Fargo.
Amazon.
Yes.
Amazon.
Oracle, yeah. Oracle. SAP Labs is a wonderful company, one of the wonderful product-based company that I work for. SAP Labs, Oracle, etc. All these are product-based companies. Means they develop their own products and they test their own products, right? So based on the whether it is a service-based company or product-based company, the packages vary within this range. And these are for Hyderabad location, guys. Okay, and these are the packages that I know. Okay, as far as I know, these are the packages that we got in Hyderabad. And this is for Bangalore location, of course. Okay. This is for Bangalore location. Now I mentioned something, right? Salesforce and ServiceNow. I know someone who got 55 lakhs package in ServiceNow, Salesforce in Hyderabad for 10 years experience. Of course, this is for 10 years experience. The reason why I'm mentioning this is the potential of performance testing career. And this is for Hyderabad, guys. And I'll tell you some examples in Bangalore. Bangalore, one of my well-known friend got 80 lakhs package for 12 years experience. These are the packages that I know, guys. Okay, there may be more than that also, right? For 12 years experience, one of my friend got 12 lakhs package in Bangalore. And this is from Visa. This is from a product-based company called Visa. Most of you know that Visa company, right? You might have seen that name on your debit cards, credit cards. Yes,
Yes. Yes, sir.
Right? The same organization has an office in software development and testing organizations, office in Bangalore. And they offered 80 lakhs package. This is the package that I know. There may be some more guys, who may be trying more than that. Clear, guys? Any queries? I'll take a pause here. Any queries?
So these years of experience is only from performance testing, or they have different experience?
Maybe
I mean,
manual testing, and maybe some of them might have switched to performance. Okay.
Okay, 1-2 experience in the sense they might be in development or they might be in some other field.
Yes.
Okay.
So the reason why I'm mentioning this is the potential of performance testing career. Okay.
Because like in the Naukri and all, when you search, they are posting a requirement for 3 to 4 years of experience only in performance testing or so. So that might be a problem, I guess.
Okay. So after the training, if you take proper training and practice well, you can keep, you can claim your experience on performance testing. I mean, even though if you are working in manual testing or something, so you can keep the experience, you can use the same experience. Okay. We'll discuss that offline. We should not discuss this online. Okay. We'll discuss this offline.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. And digital platforms I already covered. I'm using Google Classroom, for instance. And we are, there is one more platform that I am using for online tests. And we are using, YouTube for, sharing the recording sessions at the moment. Right. And course contents for beginners and advanced level participants. I have already shared the course contents to you on WhatsApp. So if someone did not get the course contents, please share your Gmail ID to get the course contents. Please, if you did not share your Gmail ID on WhatsApp to me, please ping me your Gmail ID. I'll share the course contents. So, however, for this demo purpose, I'll quickly show the course contents. So this is the core. These are my course contents for JMeter. This is the latest version of JMeter. 5.6 is the latest version. Yes, I request you to share your Gmail ID now, right away. Please ping me your Gmail ID in WhatsApp separately to me. Don't ping it in the WhatsApp group, common WhatsApp group, right? We have, I have created one separate WhatsApp group for this batch, right? That is September, some 2023 batch, isn't it? See, JMeter LR September 2023 batch, right? Don't share it over there. So please share it to me separately. Please share your Gmail ID separately. I will share you the course contents and some useful links. Okay. So these are the course contents for JMeter. I will be sharing this anyways to you. And let me quickly show you the LoadRunner course contents. And LoadRunner 2023 is the latest version, guys. Okay. So we are going to use LoadRunner 2023. Which was released recently, like 1 or 2 months back. So we are going to use LoadRunner 2023 version from the next batch onwards. It is important to get training on the latest tools, right? I'll share these course contents anyways to you. And what else? What are the other agenda items? Yeah, scripting scenarios to cover, I already shared. And what is performance testing? I'll cover it in the next session. It's already 10:13. I'll cover it. Demo script. Yes, I already have it on my YouTube channel. You can please refer to that. And the important thing is placement assistance, right? So most of the other training institutes are providing training. That's it. Okay. But training is only 50% of this journey to get a placement, isn't it? Yes or no, guys? Training will be only 50%. The remaining 50% will be resume preparation, proper resume preparation, how to, do a proper job search, how to get the openings, right? How to apply, right? Resume preparation makes like 20 to 20% of this whole this placement, getting a placement, the journey for the placement assistance or getting an ID job, isn't it? So we are providing placement assistance, right? And as part of placement assistance, we will be giving training on 3 to 4 real-time projects. It will be in classroom. Okay. 3 to 4 real-time projects will be covered in the classroom. From this, till last batch, we used to cover only classroom, but from this batch, from this July batch, we started it online also, those who cannot attend classroom. But you will have some restrictions or you will have some limitations. Okay. As part of this placement assistance, we will be preparing a proper CV. We will be giving referral openings and 5 mock interviews after the training. And I will take first mock interview because, once you clear the first mock interview, then I will be scheduling third party mock interviews. Means I will be scheduling, mock interviews with the help of my friends. The reason is these are, I have to pay for them. I am paying them for taking the mock interview. Then only they will do it seriously, isn't it? Right? They have to spend some quality time to evaluate you properly. For that, I am paying minimum 500 rupees for my friends who are working in service-based companies and product-based companies. So altogether, we'll conduct 5 mock interviews. This is included in the training cost in the placement assistance, right? And apart from that, we are providing something called earn value learn. I'll explain it later. Once you confirm your joining, I'll explain you later. What is this earn value learn? So all this is part of the placement assistance, and I have shown you some couple of referral openings. We have tie-ups with around 6 companies as of now, only 6 testing organizations which are purely into testing. And whenever they get some new project or whenever they have some bulk requirement, they will approach us and they will ask like this: we want immediate joiners, isn't it? And that is a wonderful chance for you. Because those who are having genuine experience, they will have 2 to 3 months of notice period. Somewhere I have seen, right? Someone is asking immediate joiners only. Today only I have seen this somewhere. Right? So we provide referral openings. We refer them, based on these parameters, based on how you did in the training, right? We will be giving first preference to those who got 4 rating and 3 rating. Okay. We will be forwarding profiles. We will be giving first preference to those who got 3 rating and 4 rating. Clear, guys? And then we provide placement in 6 organizations that we have tie-ups with, if you opted for placement assistance, right? And there will be separate fees for that, yes, for your information. Okay. And yes, these are the topics that I want to discuss for this demo session, guys. Any queries before we close the demo for today? So I need to start the real-time project training classes now. So we have, like from 10:30 onwards. So any queries before we close this? So we have a separate, the tracking sheet for that as well. Real-time project PT scripting scenarios. Here we will be covering only real-time applications. The training will be only on real-time applications. And if you already took some training on LoadRunner or JMeter from anywhere else, right? Or like let's say from your relatives or friends, right? But you cannot, you are unable to get a placement, right? You are open to join this real-time projects training. But the thing is, you should have completed at least one tool, either LoadRunner or JMeter, to attend these real-time projects training, because we will not focus on the tools here. We will be spending more time on only real-time applications. Clear, guys? Where you will have, most of the applications you will have server access, monitoring. You can do, you can do end-to-end from requirement gathering. I will give you hands-on training on from end-to-end performance testing lifecycle, like from requirement gathering to final test report preparation, including server-side monitoring. Is it clear, guys? Let me elaborate here. If you are taking training on any online application, like let's say even this Azmara, okay, this is an online application only. If someone is, I provide real-time application scripting on this application, but we will not have server access for this. You can't do server-side monitoring. When you are doing a test, we are supposed to monitor the servers. But if it is an online application, you will not have server-side access, server monitoring. But if you join for that real-time project training, you will get that opportunity to monitor the servers as well. Is it clear, guys? You can do end-to-end testing on those applications. Any queries, guys? I'll take, I can give you 2 minutes for any queries. If you still have any queries, of course, you can call me later on. But I do have a hard stop here at 10:20 because I need to start the session for real-time projects classes. Any other queries, guys? And hey, one more important thing. So, how many tools are required? That is important, right? For freshers, right? Those who want to try as freshers, either LoadRunner or JMeter. But if you want to try as fresher, I strongly recommend you to join JMeter first. Okay. So JMeter or LoadRunner is enough in order of preference. That means first preference goes to JMeter. Okay. So, but if you want to try as with experience, right? For 1 to 2 years, again, 1 to 2 years also, JMeter or LoadRunner is enough. Okay. JMeter or LoadRunner with monitoring and analysis. You should be strong on monitoring and analysis as well, along with the tool. Right? But 3+ years, it is strongly recommended to take both LoadRunner and JMeter. Okay. JMeter and LoadRunner. So please follow these guys. Okay. Don't follow some people, advice who are having half knowledge. So I am into performance testing for the past 16 years. And, we see a lot of JDs daily. No one do this exercise. Okay. No other trainer do this exercise. No one will create a profile and see what is the current market demand and, adapt that to the training. No one does this exercise as far as I know. Right. So we do, we keep and I'm still working for your information. Okay. So, and no one knows better than someone who is still working, who is still doing job. Okay. Not just myself. If someone is currently doing job, he would be the right person to advise. Someone who left, career, who left job before 10 to 15 years. No, they are not the right person to, to give you the correct advice, isn't it? So for those who want to try with 3 years experience, 3+ years of experience, JMeter and LoadRunner are must. Along with JMeter, BlazeMeter is the combination that most of the companies are looking for. And these are mandatory, including monitoring and analysis. If you are strong in this, yes, we can show placement. 100% we can show placement. If you are strong in 3+ years, with strong in this JMeter, BlazeMeter, LoadRunner, monitoring and analysis, you don't require any other tools. We can show placement. Yes. Okay. But someone who want to try with 4 to 5 years experience, let's say you are having some experience in manual testing, and if you are switching to performance, your overall experience is 4 to 5 years, right? Then along with this JMeter, BlazeMeter, LoadRunner, you require any one APM tool as well. LR, monitoring and analysis, right? You require one APM tool as well. Any one APM tool. Any one APM tool. Like Dynatrace or AppD or Neuralink. There are a lot of APM tools. Now, for this bracket, for this experience bracket, you require these APM tools as well. I hope it is clear, guys. I'll stop it here for today. And now coming to fee structure, yes. So let me cover that as well. So for each tool, so JMeter, BlazeMeter is a combination, guys. So we don't charge anything for BlazeMeter. For JMeter and BlazeMeter monitoring and analysis. See, let me put it for freshers first of all. For freshers, any one tool is enough. Fees is 10K, right? But if you want monitoring and analysis also, JMeter or LoadRunner, please note it down, right? Plus monitoring and analysis, the fees would be 15K. There will be additional 15 to 20 sessions for this, for monitoring and analysis. For 3+ years of experience, fees is 30K, including both these tools and exclusive of Dynatrace. But for this one, for Dynatrace, for APM tool, the fee, there will be an additional fees of 10K. Okay. So the total fees would be 40K for this. Now, any queries, guys? I would like to answer a few queries before we close the demo. Guys, please make it fast. We have, I have a hard stop. I have to close it fast. Please make it fast. Okay. So let me ask you some questions. Okay. Let me, throw some questions and I will try to answer those. So do you need to really spend, some people now, maybe thinking that do you need to really spend this much? Can't we learn Udemy or, or YouTube or something? Yes or no? How many have that query in your mind? How many of you felt like that? How many of you agree with me? Guys, speak out, guys. Aruna, Belvatej, Kaza, please speak out. Did you ever got that question? Monica or Mohna? And I still see someone whose display name is Realme. So I cannot accept such, such anonymous names, guys. Okay. So you should join with proper display name. Now let me tell you. So there are some people who try by learning on Udemy. Okay. And let me tell you what is the, course completion rate. Someone feel that, they can get a job through Udemy. Okay. You see what is the course completion rate? Someone will be in some misconceptions or wrong assumptions of their own, and they think that they can get a placement through Udemy by doing a Udemy course. So first of all, Udemy course completion rate itself is 30%, and the remaining 70% never even start the course after buying the course, right? Even though you get it, right? Even though you are a very good self-learner, that knowledge, whatever that is provided in Udemy or any other online courses, it will be enough for for someone who want to try as a fresher only. But definitely, if you want to keep 2 years, 3 years experience or 4 to 5 years experience, I am 100%, 200% sure that this training won't be sufficient, right? Who will do your script review, guys? Who will give you training on multiple applications? They will cover only one application for sure. For that matter, most of the training institutes, other training institutes also give training on only web tools or only JPEG store or both, maximum 2 applications, right? But will you get a chance to work on multiple applications like enterprise Java applications like Tom, Konakat, AOS, right? And then like we cover some real-time applications like Asmara, online applications, real-time applications like this. Definitely, they will not cover all these multiple applications. That is one thing. And who will give you placement, guys? Who will give you referral openings? Who will prepare your CV? Right? As I told before, training is only 50% of the placement, that journey, placement journey towards the placement. Training will be only 50%. A proper resume is important. Resume is important, right? That is another 25% important. And referral openings, guidance, right? That is another 25%. Any queries now?
No, sir.
Did I answer all your possible queries?
Yes, sir.
You should have some more queries. Okay. All right then. All right then. If you don't have any queries, I'll close it here. And remember, no one will give like 60 to 80 hours of training for your information on each tool, guys. This is only for LoadRunner. If you see here, these number of hours are for only LoadRunner training. Okay. You see here, all these are LoadRunner concepts. This is for only LoadRunner. Let me show you some JMeter batches. My JMeter one of my previous JMeter batches. I would like to refer to April 2023 batch. Yes. April 2023 morning batch. This is only for JMeter. And you see, this is the number of training hours. This is only for JMeter for your information. You can see JMeter everywhere. Right? So this is only for JMeter, we gave 80 hours of training approximately. All right, guys. So if you don't have any other queries, or if you want to, if you want to ask any queries offline, you can call me post lunch. So I'll be busy till post lunch. Okay. So please call me after post lunch only. If you still have any other queries which you want to discuss offline or separately, one-on-one.
For experienced person, is it better to learn JMeter or LoadRunner? Now I'm a manual tester. I want to switch as a performance tester. So
okay. Yeah, that's what I explained just now. Based on how many years of experience you are having, the requirement will vary.
I am around 9 years experienced.
9 years experience, then you require, but you cannot keep 9 years experience in performance, obviously, right? So you have to claim some 3 to 4 years experience on 3 to 4 years experience on performance testing at least. So for that, you require JMeter and LoadRunner. These are the major tools. BlazeMeter is a small tool. Okay. But if you want to become eligible for any company, you require both LoadRunner and JMeter. Those are mandatory with monitoring and analysis. That is mandatory. And you may require any one APM tool as well. The reason is your experience is more and your package expectations also will be more, isn't it? So when your package expectations are more, obviously they will also expect you, more knowledge or more skill set, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right then, guys, I am closing the session for today. Thanks for joining on this Saturday morning. So within such a short notice. And by the way, one last final thing is regarding timings. Okay. So for the first 10 days where I would be covering performance testing fundamentals, that batch timings will be, guys, when I am asking any queries, you should ask me what would be the batch timings, etc. Right? Had your breakfast, guys, everyone? So right
Yes.
now one JMeter batch is going on for me from 8 to 9, right? This is my, no. This is my current JMeter batch, which is still going on, with timings as, 8 to 9. So that is why, yeah, these batch timings are 8 to 9, if you see here, right? So that is why, for the first 10 to 15 sessions, I will be taking from 9 to 10 a.m. And then this batch will be split into two, one for LoadRunner batch, the other one for JMeter batch. Performance testing fundamentals are obviously common for both this, right? So after that, I will split into two separate batches, one for LoadRunner, the other one for JMeter. Clear, guys? After 10 days, guys, after 10 days, most probably from October onwards, right? No, sorry, September 20th onwards, you will have two batches, one for JMeter, the other one for LoadRunner. And now at that time, 8 to 9 time slot will be free for me. And still we will go with the majority people preferred time. Okay. But these are the possible time slots, guys. 8 to 9 a.m. is one possible time slot. 9 to 10 is one possible time slot. Or we can have from 8:30 to 9:30 also. If anyone is having kids and they want to send to school, they may prefer these timings, right? By 7:30 or 8 o'clock, all the kids will go to school. So we can have a batch between 8:30 to 9:30. But we will go with the majority people. We need to go with the majority people convenient time. Clear, guys? And evening batch timings, there are two time slots. Okay. So these are morning batch timings. Morning batch time slots. Okay. And the evening batch possible time slots are 7 to 8, one time slot, possible time slot, 7 to 8 p.m. or 7:30 to 8:30. These are the timings that I prefer. Because after 9, it will be dinner time. So you'll not, focus on the session. You'll be focusing on dinner. Right? So these are the preferred timings for me at least. Okay, 7 to 8 p.m. or 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. And those who are already working, right, they may reach home by 7 o'clock, or these would be the convenient times for them as well, isn't it? So, but still, we'll conduct a poll and we'll go with the majority people convenient time. Once we have a batch of confirmed participants, okay, and already 15 people confirmed their joining, and only those guys were added to WhatsApp group. Only those guys who already confirmed their joining were added to the WhatsApp group, guys. Okay, and we will consider their preference only. So this is my LoadRunner September 2023 batch. All these guys paid advance fees and confirmed their joining. I have around 15 people in this, right? Clear, guys? 14, excluding me. They already confirmed their joining and they paid advance fees also. Only their, preference will be considered. Timings preference will be considered.
How
Okay.
much is the advance fees, sir?
Advance is minimum 5,000.
5,000. So for how many months you will be teaching? Like for 60 hours means it will be around
Yeah.
3
For
months,
each
right?
tool, it will take 2 to 3 months. Minimum 2
Yeah.
months. For
Oh,
JMeter and BlazeMeter 2 months, and LoadRunner another 2 months. But if you want to complete it faster, you can join, generally one batch, I'll be running LoadRunner in one batch and JMeter in one batch parallelly. So if possible, I mean, those who are not working, you can join both LoadRunner and JMeter, two different batches, and you can complete in 2 months. You can join in parallel. If you join in parallel, that is possible. You can complete both the tools in 2 months, and you can start, attending interviews from second month onwards. Okay. Because, in the first 1.5 months, we'll complete scripting also, executions as well. And we'll be covering monitoring concepts. At that time, you can start attending interviews. After 1.5 months, you can start attending interviews, or after 2 months, once you complete the training. But minimum, duration will be 2 months for each tool with me, unless until it is a crash course. Okay. Regular batches will be minimum 2 months for each tool. Any other queries, guys? Okay, the demo session, it is getting extended. Recorded, recording session also will be extended, guys. I'll stop it here. I'd like to stop it here. If you still have any queries, please contact me offline, right? And don't forget to turn on all notifications, guys, and don't forget to save my WhatsApp number. You will not get notifications on the next demo sessions, guys. Okay, save this WhatsApp number, then only you will get the notifications from me, broadcast messages from me. And turn on all notifications, then only you will get updates on free demo sessions on my YouTube channel. And thanks for joining, and have a nice rest of weekend.
Thank you.